In its 130th year since formation, Formby Ladies is a special golf club and a welcome stop-off for this, the third Rose Ladies Series event of 2025. Whilst it welcomes both male and female visitors, it is thought to be the only ladies-only members club in the UK. Hello and welcome to the final event of what has been a great Northwestern swing, which were won by players making the most of a gap in their LET schedule. Chloe Williams claimed her second career Rose Series win at West Lancs, followed by a 6-under 66 and a 3-shot victory for Lydia Hall at Southport and Ainsdale. Both events were blessed with some stunning weather too. Here are the 5 venues for this year's series, and it will be interesting to see who will claim the win here at Formby Ladies before the events move down south. Since its inception in 2020, the Rose Ladies Series has staged 36 events, and there have been nearly 2,000 entries, including 5 players with multiple wins. One player looking to add to that list is Billie Jo Smith, winner here at Formby Ladies last year. Now, Billie, I would like to congratulate you on that victory, but you beat me by a shot, so I'm not going to. How good does it feel to be back here?
Yeah, really nice. It's nice to be playing back in England again, actually. I've been abroad for a while, so yeah, it's nice to come back, play a bit of links golf as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it today.
And looking at Formby Ladies today, what would you say is the challenge of this golf course?
Usually I'd say the wind. The wind kind of makes it play really tough. It's quite calm this morning, so I'm kind of looking forward to see how it's going to play without the wind. So I think it's just going to be a bit different to how we usually play, which I think is just going to make me think a little bit more, have to make maybe different decisions. Also the greens as well are quite large and pace putting. So yeah, there's quite a few different things in there that we need to focus on.
How good has it been to have these Rose Ladies events, to fill the gap in the LET schedule?
Yeah, I think it's really important, and obviously all the players are thankful to the Roses and everyone else that are kind of doing the things behind the scenes. For me last year, I didn't really have much cash going into the year, so the win for me not only gave me a bit of a boost, but also kind of helped support me fund my season.
After top 5 finishes in the opening 2 events of the series, Louise Duncan is showing good form, and she relishes the links challenge.
I think I just really like links golf. I'm used to it, I grew up with it, so I'll be going for quite a few greens where I can, and then just taking birdies wherever I get them.
Another player in great form is Talia Martin, coming off the back of her first LET Access win.
The course was very challenging, so I knew it was tee to green, everything, you needed to be on point with that. And I was just trying to get green and regulations and trying to hold putts when I can. It was one of those courses that you needed to focus on every single shot.
It's another lovely day, so hopefully there will be some good scoring out there. Let's see how the ladies get on with your commentator, Kit Alexander.
Thank you, Amy. Once again, we had a couple of legends of European ladies golf in the field, with 4-time major winner Dame Laura Davies alongside Trish Johnson, who's won 19 times on the Ladies European Tour, getting things going in the first group. Billie Jo Smith got her title defence underway in ideal fashion with this birdie at the opening hole. She had another at the 7th, but also 3 bogeys in a 1-over par front 9. 2021 Women's Amateur Champion Louise Duncan picked up a shot at the par 5 second and got to 2 under par following this deft chip at the short par 4 7th. Jay Bowers had a top 6 finish here last year, and she knocked this lovely approach into the first hole. She had to settle for a par, but did get her first red number of the day at the 5th. Talia Martin continued her good form as this chip at the par 5 10th set up a red number that got her to -2. She'd already picked up shots on 2 and 7, but bogeyed the 6th. 3-time LET winner Meghan MacLaren has been refreshingly open about her golfing struggles over the last 18 months or so, and she got off to a cracking start with this approach at the first. She converted the putt with ease, and 2 more pickups arrived in quick succession at the 2nd and 4th for the player who won the second ever Rose Ladies Series event at Moore Park in 2020. So she tops the leaderboard at 3 under par through 6 holes. Martin and Duncan are 1 shot behind. And Amy can tell us more about the hole Martin is about to tackle.
The 12th hole at Formby Ladies is a challenging par 3, 157 yards, and it's an elevated tee shot. What makes it challenging is the bunkers that surround this green. But today the pin position is generous, so hopefully we'll see plenty of birdies.
It's a stunning little par 3. Martin with the confidence flowing. No doubt she'll be taking dead aim here. Not a lot of wind to contend with. And she's done pretty well there. Landed just short, got a kick off the bank, but that is perfectly pin high, so a really good look for birdie. Now back to the 7th hole with our leader MacLaren, and it is very reachable, this par 4 7th. That looks to be doing well for her, but it's just trickled off into the left-hand bunker. As you can see, a lot of green to work with, as long as the ball has got away from that steep face. Martin to join the lead at 3 under par. Oh, mum on the bag you saw there in the background, caddies for her around the world. I think they both thought that was in when she hit it. Emily Toy, her approach on the way. Oh, settle down. There's a bit of fire in these greens. It's early in the season, but it's been very dry. This tight links turf, beautiful to hit off. Can Duncan get any closer? Yes, she can. That is an absolute stunner, and she's in good form. Has finished tied 4th and tied 3rd at the previous 2 Rose Ladies events coming in this week. Humphreys from just left of the drivable 7th. Pretty good. She'll have that for her birdie. Well, Hayley Davis, a 3-time winner on the Rose Ladies Series. Always a danger when her name appears on the leaderboard. She landed that in a very similar position to Martin, just a touch further left. Well, this is the up and down MacLaren's faced with for her birdie at 7. Ball below her feet. That's really, really nicely played, though. Now, Billy Jo Smith, who won here with a 67, 4 under par last year. She's got to the 12th. Over par for her day. Oh, she's put it even further up the bank and got it closer. Well, she knows what to do on this hole. She mentioned the money being a massive help for her from the win at the start of last year. She went on to finish 3rd on the LET Access Series and gain promotion to the LET for this year. A brilliant eagle for Louise Duncan, and suddenly she is right at the top of the leaderboard at 4 under par. Oh, Humphreys grabs just enough of the right-hand side, so that gets her back to +1. And that's 5 back of the lead now, so she needs to get going. Emily Toy for her eagle, just off the left fringe of the 10th. Oh, not quite. You saw it going up and down a couple of different levels there on its way. Should be the simplest of jobs to tap in for birdie. And she does. Nice to see 2 former women's amateur champions playing together in this group. Davis to get under par at the 12th. Just a little low. And now MacLaren, who's been overtaken by Duncan with that eagle, to rejoin the top of the leaderboard. That is exactly what she does. And she's got holes in hand on Duncan as well. Billy Joe Smith to get back to level par. Yeah, no problem whatsoever. Very impressive scoring so far, and those superb moves from Duncan and MacLaren get them both to -4. Martin is well positioned, a couple of shots back. The ladies are flying, but who can get the win?
Welcome back to Formby Ladies Golf Club and the Rose Ladies Series. This stretch of the Lancashire coast is blessed with golf courses of the highest calibre, with Open Championship venues and top-class links courses. Formby Ladies greenkeepers take great pride in preserving the natural habitat. The course is part of a site of special scientific interest, which is designated for its heathland and sand dunes. I caught up with course manager Rob Sandilands to find out more.
This year we won the Ecological Projects of the Year at the Golf Environment Awards. That's for a lot of our management work on the SSSI. It's a government designation for somewhere that's very important for its flora and fauna, and somewhere that has quite a lot of management restrictions placed on it in order to protect and enhance it. So basically it's somewhere that's significant for wildlife and habitats across the country.
Rob and his team have presented this gorgeous course quite beautifully, and the players were really enjoying the excellent conditions. 12-time Solheim Cup player Laura Davies finished with this cracking par putt for a 73. Smiles all around for her and fellow Solheim Cup hero Trish Johnson. Eloise Healy had an eagle, a birdie and 4 bogeys after 14 holes, and she drained this brilliant putt up the tier at the 15th for a pickup that got her back to even par. Lily Mae Humphreys was building on her runner-up finish in the previous event at S&A. She started the back 9 with a birdie and had back-to-back birdies here at 15 and on the par 3 16th. A super comeback after being 2 over through 6 holes. Talia Martin parred her last 8 holes, including this solid 2-putt from the fringe of the green at the 17th, and she signed for a 2 under par 69. Co-leader Louise Duncan recovered from a poor tee shot at the par 3 12th, with this wonderful chip to save her par. She bogeyed 13 and parred in from there to post 3 under. Meghan MacLaren had a red number at the 8th and caught the edge of the hole with this eagle chip at the 10th. She did tap in for her 6th red number of the day. The 30-year-old bogeyed the 11th and had to work hard for this fantastic par saver at the next hole. Unfortunately, she dropped further shots at the 15th and 16th. So having got to 6 under par after 10 holes, MacLaren's wobble has seen her slide back alongside Duncan and a charging Becky Morgan. MacLaren's heading to the final hole.
The 18th hole at Formby Ladies Golf Club is a short par 4. The challenge is the tee shot with 2 bunkers that sit in the fairway. Players also need to be wary of the heather that lines both sides of this hole. It's only a wedge in, it's going to be plenty of birdie opportunities, and it makes for an exciting closing hole.
Well, MacLaren has flirted with that bunker on the right, but it's pretty good now and a nice angle at that pin. I think she'll feel she might need a birdie here with players still out on the course. Oh, and she's hit the flagstick. It needed some help. It was running and running out of that first cut. But now she's got a great look for birdie. Oh, Humphreys just looking to flight one in. Oh, and she's done that really, really nicely to get that to stop with that pin so close to the front edge of the green. So 2 good looks for birdie at the final hole. We drop back to 16. Par 3, Nicola Slater here. 1 under par. Lovely balanced looking swing. Hang on. Yeah, that'll be a good chance for 2 for the lady that went to the University of Stirling, just as Louise Duncan did. Jess Hall, the amateur. A lot of amateurs get a chance to compete with the pros and see what they've got in these Rose Ladies Series events, which is incredibly valuable. Oh, and she has judged that so well. And Becky Morgan, now at 3 under. Let's see if the Welsh lady can match what her playing partner's just done. Well, she's been a little unlucky there. That bounce really took it away to the left, but she'll have about 25 feet for her birdie. We jump forward to the final hole. Humphreys to post another good finish at 3 under par. Oh, well done. Very well done for the former Junior Ryder Cup player in 2019. And that leaves the stage clear for MacLaren. And this would give her the clubhouse lead and set the target with a 67. Brilliant. Rolled in with really nice pace for the 3-time LET winner. It's lovely to see her playing well again, and the target has been set. Slater needs a fast finish to equal it, needs 3 birdies. Can she get the first of them here at 16? Oh, looked good for a long time. It will just be a par for her though. She stays where she is at -1 with 2 holes left to play. Morgan is now 1 off that clubhouse lead. Never quite got it running purely at the hole. Simple tap-in for the 50-year-old though, playing some incredible golf at this stage in her life. As she moves into the senior ranks, she'll be playing a few senior events in America this summer. 16th tee and Rebecca Earl. Another player who could pull alongside or even get ahead of MacLaren with a fast finish. And that is an absolute peach of a tee shot at 16. Jess Hall to get back to +1. Oh. Stroke didn't look too bad there, so a misread. But she will be picking up so much playing alongside Becky Morgan. Now Bowers needs to hold this second shot to tie the lead. It's not a bad line, you know. Well, it's a brilliant effort. Wow, look at this. This is going to be an absolute roller coaster for Healy. It's up and then down and swinging from right to left. Oh, it comes back again. Oh, go on. Oh, what a putt, Eloise Healy. Well, it looked a difficult 2-putt, and that is absolutely sensational to get her to 1 under par. We've seen her hole a couple of absolutely spectacular putts. Earl playing alongside her to get within 2 of the lead with 2 to play. She didn't like it early. Knew she hadn't quite hit her line. So the LET Access Series player stays where she is. Forward to the 18th, Jay Bowers, just to tidy up after that brilliant approach. She's in with a 68, 3 under par. MacLaren still has the clubhouse lead with that birdie at the 18th, but Morgan is right on her coattails with a third of her round still to play. Sarah G finished second at West Lancs a few days prior, and she produced one of the shots of the day with this magnificent approach from the 16th tee. She made the 2 and shot 70. Katrina Gillam parred the 18th thanks to this super lag putt. She had 3 birdies and 1 bogey in a consistent 69. Two-time LET winner Kylie Henry had a shot at the win with a fast finish. This quality tee shot at 16 gave her a chance for a 2, but she couldn't convert and stayed at -2. Henry did pick up a birdie at 17 to get within 1 of the lead. This birdie putt on 18 looked good for a while, but it didn't drop, so she had a 68. Becky Morgan bogeyed the 13th, and she couldn't regain any momentum as she finished her round with 5 pars in a row. That all added up to a 69 for the experienced LET winner. The amateur Jess Hall made her 3rd birdie of the day, with this effort at the final hole just toppling in on the front edge. Her 72 was a fine effort after being 4 over through 7 holes. Nicola Slater put the finishing touches on a roller coaster round of 2 under par with this wonderful roll for a red number at 18. It was her 6th birdie, along with a double bogey and 2 bogeys. So none of the later starters were able to catch Meg MacLaren, who captures her 2nd Rose Ladies Series title at 4 under par. 4 players were tied just a shot back. She received the trophy from Formby Ladies Golf Club captain Margaret Cole. It was a complete performance from MacLaren as she showcased all facets of her game, with impressive wedge skills, deadly putting, and some accurate approach play, getting her over the line for a hugely significant victory following a difficult period that she's been incredibly honest about. It's wonderful to see one of the game's great personalities back in winning form.
It's been a really, really hard couple of years, and I've started to feel way more positive about my game over the last probably 4 or 5 months, and something like this just really kind of capitalizes on that feeling and really just reminds me that, you know, when the pressure's on and just being able to put a score together and come out on top, all those kind of things is, you know, exactly what I would have wanted going into the season.
What a great win for Meg MacLaren and a great event here at Formby Ladies Golf Club. Next up, we head down to Surrey and to St George's Hill for the 4th event on the Rose Ladies Series. But for now, congratulations to Megan and thanks for watching.